people don't want another Vietnam in Afghanistan!
As this anniversary approached, we got told how to feel. We got told how to think, and we got told how to act. The TV, the radio, the politicians, the blogs, it was just an avalanche of anniversary anguish everywhere. And we got told to think about America's loss, but not to think about the loss of any other life in the 10 years since this country used 9/11 as an excuse to go to war against the rest of the world. We got told, take your grief for 9/11 and turn it into support for an illegitimate war, an immoral war, and an unjust war against people of the Middle East and South Asia and North Africa. But did you know that a memo went out last week from the White House? 2 memos. One went out to foreign-based people like embassies and consulates, and the other one went to federal agencies here, telling people how to shape public consciousness about 9/11. Read about it in the New York Times. They actually gave instructions to people about how to make us feel, how to make us think. Read the World Can't Wait website. Jill McLaughlin has written an expose, and it's titled Towering Imperialist Twins, Hypocrisy and Lies. And she writes about these guidelines which were formed to push blind nationalism and hatred of people in the Middle East, and to push this down the public throat so that the deaths of the 3,000 people 10 years ago today, which were horrible and a terrible crime, but those deaths are now being used again to push America's war agenda and to say that the American people need these wars. And you know as well as I do that the war, the so-called war on terror is actually a war of terror. And it's a war for empire. And this murderous assault on the world has now gone on for 10 years. Children don't remember a time before this country was murdering children all over the world. But I suspect, because you're here, you already suspected there's a mind bending going on, and Bush is gone. But look, Obama keeps the policies. War in 3 countries, drones, bombs, torture, constitutional rights shredded. What is wrong with this picture? We live in a country that talks freedom and democracy, but it walks empire and occupation. And it commits grave crimes against humanity. Everywhere its troops and its power can go. Guantanamo is still open, torture is legal, and not a single Bush regime figure responsible for these crimes has been brought to justice. Obama said you'd get change, and now Obama's running the war machine. So today we're standing here heart to heart with people in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, in Yemen, in Iraq, Somalia, and Libya. And today we remember every person killed by our government in the last 10 years. Every person shackled, tortured, stripped of their human dignity by our government. And we say this is not in our name. It never was, and it's not now, and we say no more. American lives are not more important than the lives of other people on this planet. This is a basic and moral truth that we here have to work harder to spread throughout this society so that everyone understands. We who live here cannot allow the government, whether it's Bush or Obama, to commit these crimes against humanity behind this rotten-ass excuse that these wars and occupation are somehow about keeping Americans safe. Liar! War, torture, occupation, not in our name. Today, let's hold on to that truth. Let's go out and spread it. Let's recommit to resistance, and let's build a growing and unstoppable community of resistance. The world cannot wait. Thank you.